NFL Week 4 in the league that pays per play. And I got my guy Swatty with me. Date night every Thursday night. Me and him. Kushner might show up. Have no idea who else is going to show up. And away we go. What's going on, man?
That's all we need. Me and you. Maybe some Kushner. That's it. That's all we need. We don't need anybody else.
How are you, my friend? How was your week?
Well, last weekend was good. We're looking for a good weekend. We're going to start tonight. I think we're going to have some points tonight, and I bet accordingly. So we'll see. If there's no points in this game, I'm fucked. Let me just say that in a lot of different ways.
All right, yeah. So we kick off NFL Week 4 tonight. Jaguars at the Cincinnati Bengals. First thing that sticks out to me is, well, obviously Trevor Lawrence has struggled like most of the rookie quarterbacks that came in with this draft class. And Cincinnati's way more consistent offensively than the Jacksonville Jaguars. But what nobody is talking about is the Cincinnati Bengals defense, who is currently ranked 4th in defensive DVOA right now at FO. And they've been pretty rock solid. What's your thoughts on the Cincinnati Bengals thus far?
Well, I mean, when you just look at personnel, they're not the 4th-ranked defense. They're not the 14th-ranked defense, really. Now, I know I forget who they started off the season with, but I know they played the Steelers last week, and the Steelers are putrid at offense. So that's going to play a part. Do you know who off the top of your head, do you know who they played the first 2 weeks? But, so sometimes it has to do with your opposition, too. So, we'll see. I think Jacksonville, I like them to come out of their funk a little bit tonight against this defense. So with three good receivers, a good running back, and an athletic quarterback, we'll see how they do tonight.
They got the win in overtime, I think, in Week 1 against Minnesota, and then I was on the Bears in Week 2 against them, and they lost that game. So they're 2 for 3, and to be fair, Minnesota in that opener had 13 first half penalties. Ended up getting the game to overtime and lost in overtime. So they could have lost that game too. So they are 2-1, but they could be 1-2.
Yeah, so they played 2 bad offenses, no doubt. And then, like you say, that Minnesota game was a little skewed. 13 penalties and a half. What the fuck? You could be going up and down the field and, just shooting yourself in the foot. So that's,
right.
Yeah, okay. So again, you got to dig a little deeper when you look at Cincinnati's talent. While they've improved from last year, I don't think they're a top tier defense. I'd put them in 12 to 18, or maybe even a little lower, 15 to 20, just in my opinion.
In terms of their defense?
In terms of their defense, yeah.
Oh, in terms of personnel, yeah. I think you're right. They're certainly playing above their weight. Right. At least that's what the numbers say through 3 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm really interested. And like I alluded to in the beginning, I just see a lot of points here. I think, 3 or 4 weeks with Urban Meyer's offense, they're going to get to know it a little bit better. They have plenty of talent, Jacksonville does. 3 good receivers. They have a solid running back. They have a Heisman Trophy, winner. It's a quarterback who's very athletic as well. I think it's just a matter of time before they break out. Now, I don't mean 50 points or 40 points, but I think this team is capable, especially in a comeback role if they're down, of scoring 30, 32 points.
So let's talk about the side, which is currently 7.5. Did you bet the side in this game?
Yeah, I bet the side, and I took basically the worst number you could take in football, 7.5, because
you laid it.
Yeah, I laid it. I think Jacksonville's defense is just that bad. I could see this being a 31-23, 31-20 game, 31-21, something like that. So clearly, I took the over as well.
All right, so where I'm at is if the number was 6.5, I would have definitely been with you on the Bengals, because I really do think that this game has the potential to get ugly. I think it has the potential to get ugly because Cincinnati is, I mean, Burrow and that offense is so much more consistent than what the Jags have shown. Nobody's talking about the fact that the Jaguars, I think, have lost 18 straight and look absolutely fucking abysmal right now. And I'll tell you what, I was going to bet the under at 46, right? And I didn't bet it because I was kind of hoping for some early points that would boost that number up. So maybe I could take a live under at some point during the game if it gets out of hand. And I also I think that the Jaguars team total was like 19. I think they're going to struggle to get to 20 points. Do you think the Jags? You think the Jags sail over that? You think they get to 20 easily?
I mean, I see about 50 points being scored in this game. So
50 total.
Yeah. So I can see Jacksonville getting to somewhere between 20 and 24 points.
Okay.
And I could see Cincy getting 28. Maybe 35, 28 to 32, somewhere around there.
All right. So first touchdowns, I asked Tyler in advance what he wanted me to throw down there for first touchdowns, and he said Jamar Chase and Chenault. So we'll go with those two, and then you could throw me two more.
Yep, let me pull them up.
And everybody keep in mind that these are like quarter unit plays. Yeah, I mean, if you drop all four, you're down a unit, and you're not looking to get killed, or you could still make a profit on the game. I made one bet. I made one bet pre-game, Twatty. Mm-hmm. And it was Jamar Chase anytime touchdown at even money. What do you think about that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, my thing is I'm on Tyler Boyd tonight, and I'm on Tyler Boyd just because, well, number one, T. Higgins is hurt, but I mean, Jamar Chase, everyone's blowing him, right? So not that Jacksonville can stop him, even if they're trying to go out of their way to stop him. But I think Tyler Boyd's just going to have a big day. I think they're going to concentrate on Jamar Chase tonight. Again, you could concentrate him all you want. If he's got that elite speed, he still could beat you. But I just see Tyler Boyd having a good day. So he's my Boyd and Mixon are my 2 quarter unit first touchdown plays.
That I think that would mean that we only have one Jacksonville side, though. Give me one Bengals side and one Jag side.
Well, I mean, if I'm chalky, I'll keep Mixon then.
All right. What price are you seeing on him?
Shit, I forget. Was it plus 400? I think. I'm just going completely off memory.
Guys in the chat, let me know what the best number is that you guys see on Mixon first touchdown.
And I just feel like, I don't know. I mean, if we got Chenault, then I got to take I hate to be chalky. I got to take Robinson. Those are going to be your two goal line guys, unless Marvin Jones. I mean, he's known for catching a 70-yarder. Chark just isn't getting as much run as I thought he would. So,
all right, so we can get 5-1 on Mixon at BetMGM. That good?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Right.
And then what's the Jacksonville guy?
Robinson.
All right, boys. What's the best number you see on Robinson?
I don't know if I can get to it.
I'll take a look. I got my books up. DK's got him at 6-1. Bet365 has him at 9-1.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Yeah, we'll take that.
That's a good number for him.
Robinson plus 900 at Bet365. MGM's got him at 10-1. There you go.
Yeah, let's do that. 10-1.
All right, and then my one play is Chase anytime touchdown at even money. He's got 4 through 3 games. I think he's either tied with right now most touchdowns by a wide receiver in the league. Burrow loves him to death. I'll take my shot at even money against this defense.
Not a bad play at all.
Any other plays you want me to throw at the bottom?
Let me go through what my bets were. I did so many bullshit little fun parlays and stuff that I won't have you do. But let me see. I took both running overs. I mean, obviously that's my go-to play. Joe Burrow, who's he's pretty nimble. Fucking 8.5 plus 110.
Oh, you took both quarterback rushing overs.
Yeah.
I saw him at like 8 yards, right?
And it's plus money. I mean, I know Jacksonville isn't going to get him out of the pocket very often, but
it's 9.5 now. It was 8 earlier today.
I got 8.5 plus 110.
Yeah.
Well, 9. That's was it 9.5 or 9?
9.5 at minus 105.
That's fine.
And then what did you take? Lawrence over 18?
Well, I got him over 16 at 120, so maybe let's lay off of that one. I mean, I can't believe he's not running the ball. He was so good in college at running the ball.
East Coast says that Joe Burrow has 9 yards rushing this year total. Yeah. I would assume it's because he's nervous about the ACL, right?
Yeah, no, I mean that stat doesn't surprise me, and it doesn't really affect my capping of it. You know what I mean? You just watch him, and especially last year. I know he's coming off the injury, but he's pretty agile. But I mean, you can't argue the number. You can't argue East Coast. He's right, but yeah, that's definitely a play I like. 8 yards.
Tyler said he likes anytime touchdown for Pirine or Perrine at plus 800.
Yeah, Pirine. I like Pirine too, but Mixon already has a backup that gets. I mean, he's kind of I don't know. So Pirine sometimes is number 3, although to Tyler's defense, he'll be probably the number 2 on the goal line.
Yeah, and his logic is Mixon's ran the ball 18 times plus every game. It's a short week. You got to think he gets a little bit of a break. I mean, the logic is sound.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. Well, that's why he's the prop king. No doubt. So I did some quarterback passing overs. I don't really want to give out. Let's see here.
And for our subscribers, obviously, JJ's got one player prop on the spreadsheet. Tyler's got one player prop on the spreadsheet. And if I bet anything live, you guys will get it. I was going to bet the under 46. And then I thought maybe I should take the Jacksonville under 19. And I laid off. And I'm just going to hope that we see some points early and I can hop on something live. But the only bet I've actually placed is the Chase anytime touchdown. But I will grab a piece of these first touchdown props with Twatty and Tyler now.
And don't you think one of these two, if not both, goes over? Trevor Lawrence 250, Joe Burrow 255. I mean, don't you think at least one of those goes over?
I think one of those goes over. Yeah, I know Burrow's got 840 yards through 3 weeks, which I'm not sure exactly what that comes out to, but it's something like 280,
270
right?
or 280, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 280. So he's basically averaging 280 a game through 3 weeks. My only worry is if it's a blowout. I don't know if he gets up and over that number.
Yeah, but then Lawrence does.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. It feels like the worst thing you're going to do is split that.
Should we put a half a unit on both?
I mean, if you want me to throw it at the bottom, I'll do it.
Well, this is your show. I want your opinion.
Yeah, but your play is your play, my friend. I mean, I think it's going to be very hard to go 0-2.
Okay. There's a better chance of going 2-0 than 0-2, I would think, right?
I would think, yeah, because if the Bengals are crushing, you would think Lawrence is going to throw a bunch. And if somehow the Jags are cruising, Burrow's he's gonna throw the ball 45 times.
Tyler, I already have that bet. I'm not giving it out, but I took the. Thanks for that info.
Both of them 300 plus at plus 1,000.
Yeah.
So do you want my only concern is I don't know what the opener was. I just don't know how many yards that you've lost on those player props throughout the week.
Yeah, right. Well, it's a half unit. It's a half unit anyway. So if they both lose, it's only a unit. And we're only quarter units right now on the first touchdown. So.
All right. So Burrow over what's his number?
Let's see here. 255.5 minus 110. And Lawrence 250.5 minus 110.
All right, so all right. Oh, Matt, did you get a chance to watch UFC 266?
Just highlights. I didn't realize that the card was that stacked, like the bottom of the card.
It was so good, bro. It was so good. Now this week is almost equally bad. Like this fight night, dude, is horrific. Although I think I found a winner at 5-1. I think I found one. But I mean, yeah, that card was so good. So you didn't watch any of the Nick Diaz Robbie Lawler fight?
No, I mean, I got the gist of it through the highlights. They just beat the shit out of each other.
For 3 rounds, yeah. Nick Diaz threw 300 strikes in like 2.5 rounds after a 6-year layoff.
Jay, I am totally obsessed with Valentina. I'm obsessed with her. She's the best, in my opinion, she's the best fighter I've ever seen.
I think she's the best female MMA fighter ever. Definitely.
And obviously, Amanda beats her because Amanda's so strong and is such a good striker.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, bro. I've watched that second fight like 10 times. I think she beat Nunes in that second fight.
It was close. But just the way she moves and how precise and quick, and she's just amazing. She's amazing.
She's amazing, yeah. I mean, there's just nothing else to say.
Like, can anyone other than Amanda, like, even get around?
Not when you look at who's in that division. Nobody has a chance. She'll have that belt until she retires.
No Henny tonight, Viper. I should get some Henny out.
I mean, you better be partaking in some type of beverage.
I work on Thursdays. That's the problem. We get tired. Are we public?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
so we're not just a bunch of friends sitting around bullshitting.
Yeah, but you could still have a couple drinks.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
So Max Scherzer's dead to me. So so that happened last night. Major League Baseball pitcher died last night. He's dead to me forever.
Well, Jay, so I'm sitting. It's 1:00 in the morning, and I'm sitting at FanDuel with 3 teams. I'm up like 11K at 1 in the morning. I have to get through 2 more innings, right? And I fucking know everybody's on got the Dodgers lineup. And I have Trey Turner, the only guy I have left. And Trey Turner just sucked last night. It was like 1 for 4. So in the 8th inning, I don't remember exactly how it went down, but there was like 5 solo home runs in the fucking 8th inning. Matt Muncy comes up, hits a home run. I drop from 10 grand to 8 grand. Cody Bellinger hits a home run. I drop from 8 grand to 6 grand. Corey Seager hits a home run. I drop from 6 grand to 4 grand. Fucking AJ Pollock hits a home. This is in like 5-minute span. Just back to back to back to back to back. Fucking hard. Let me take that out. Because in between, Trey Turner struck out. All this fucking happened. So I just went from basically counting my money at 1:00 in the morning to fucking, I think I walked out of there with a couple grand. Oh, it was one of the worst beats. I'm like, I need 6 more fucking outs. 6 more outs. Can you get me 6 more outs?
That's tough.
Oh, I was sick. I was fucking sick to my stomach.
So before that game starts, Scherzer's a minus 175 favorite to win the NL Cy Young. And if he wins, I pick up like 4 grand. And he ended the night a plus 160 dog to win the NL Cy Young.
Wow.
How about that, Twatty? Minus, and it's the last start of the year. He goes from a minus 175 favorite to win the NL Cy Young to like plus 160. Stuck it right in.
You weren't able to hedge?
No, because by the time I went to go hedge on Burns, he was already minus 180. And I had the chance to earlier in the day. It was Cola. You know Cola.
Yeah, he hasn't been on yet. Is that a coincidence?
He was the one that gave me the bet. He's like, "Can you put this bet in for me, bro? I'll send you money." And I put it in for him, and then I bet it also. And I had the conversation with him earlier yesterday afternoon. I was like, Cola, because Cola has a piece of Burns at like 15-1. So I was like, Cola, if Scherzer shits the bed tonight and Burns ends up winning this fucking Cy Young and you cash a 15-1 ticket and I lose this $4,000 ticket, I said, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to literally throw up. I said, but I don't hedge on $400 bets.
Right.
I mean, like, you know what I mean? That's not what I do. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to hedge. And if he shits the bed tonight, I decided that I'm just going to hate you.
That's how it'll be. I just hate you.
Yeah. So last night, I decided that Brandon Cole is not my friend anymore.
Is that why he's not in here? You guys had a falling out?
No. Oh, dude, he felt so sick. He was more sick that I lost the bet than he was that he lost the bet.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, you know how that is.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm not with Run Pure.
But Court, what's his name? Corbin Burns, right?
Yeah.
He's going to have one more start. I got to hope that he just epically shits the bed. I got to hope he gets blown up. That's all.
Depending on how the rotation goes, if they can get them an extra day or two, they may. So maybe you'll get lucky and because they've already clinched. Maybe they'll sit him. They'll never sit him if he's going to have to sit for 10 days or 8 days.
Right.
If sitting him will get him an extra 2 days, they may. All right, good start. Points. That's what I need. So what did you officially bet, Keg?
I tailed the first touchdown props for a quarter unit with everybody, and then I bet Jamar Chase anytime touchdown at even money. And I'm gonna be looking to try to bet the under live, but I'm gonna let the game just dictate. I would have been on the Bengals with you though. I just didn't want to lay. Earlier today at about 6 o'clock, the number dipped to 7. It dipped to 7 on DraftKings, but then went like right back up a half hour later. I thought about taking them at 7, and then I was just like, nah.
Yeah, that would have been nice to grab them at 7 and buy off if it was cheap enough to 6.5.
Because if Jacksonville scores here, right? If they get in, what do you think they set the line on the Bengals at? 2.5?
I was gonna say 3. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, because I have overs basically in the passing, in the game, so I need points.
I couldn't find any teasers this week so far that I liked that I tied anything to.
Yeah, I need to look at those games. Games for the weekend. I didn't look at them yet.
College football. Talk to me. Anything? You got any action down yet?
No, but I know I'm going to have something on this Cincinnati game because they're a team I follow. I watch every snap of. So I will have some. They have a big game this week. Is it Notre Dame or? Yeah.
Sure. Did you see how far the line moved on Alabama Ole Miss? It opened at like 19.5. And like the last time I saw it, I think it was like 14.5.
Wow. That was the I told you so game last week was Notre Dame. Everyone's like, why are you taking Notre Dame? I'm like, are you kidding me? You're giving me Notre Dame at 6.5 points and they beat the shit out of Wisconsin. I couldn't understand that.
I can't believe that Alabama line is 14.5 now.
Yeah, so I mean, don't we automatically look at the first half? What is it, like 9? Is it 8?
The first half is 7.5. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that Ole Miss can beat them?
I mean, here's the deal. If they play 10 times, can Ole Miss win? Yes, of course. Now, is it 1 time or is it 4 times? Is the question. So I think it's closer to probably 1 than 4. I don't know. I mean, obviously, stud quarterback, it's always a good thing. And a, offensive guru. So I don't know. What do you think? They win 3 times on 10?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. I think they're alive, at least.
No, I got love for Matty. I mean, he's a baller.
You play 10 times, you might lose 9, but not this one. Not tonight.
I don't know. That 7.5 seems pretty nice to me. We know how Alabama is in the first half.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I've been hearing all fucking week from every talking head on earth. Maryland's going to beat Iowa. What do you think about that game? I know Iowa's a different team on the road than they are at home, but just because everybody likes Maryland makes me want to take Iowa.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the game, if it's in Iowa City, would be different because they just generally don't lose there. I don't know. I'll have to break that down a little bit more. Again, I haven't broken down any of them yet. Really, I'll do that tomorrow.
Wisconsin's playing Michigan, giving them like 2.5.
Michigan will win that.
You think Michigan wins that?
Yeah, definitely. This is one of the better Michigan teams they've had in 4 or 5 years.
I'll tell you what, bro. Like, all I hear is everybody talking that Wisconsin's going to beat Michigan.
Well, that's what I heard last week about Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And then Notre Dame went to their house and beat them by 25 points.
I wasn't really. I watched that whole Michigan Rutgers game. I wasn't that impressed with Michigan though. Were you?
Well, no, but Rutgers is not a terrible team like the old Rutgers. I mean, Schiano, has brought some, a little bit of defensive mentality there and some credibility there. And they have actually some playmakers. So, no, I mean, Michigan needs to score more than they score fucking 20 points or something. They need to do better than that. But I just don't like Wisconsin. I really am not. I'm not a big Wisconsin guy. Offensively, I think they're fucking challenged. Arkansas, Georgia. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Arkansas acting like they know how to play football finally.
I'll tell you, I thought that Arkansas has looked better than Georgia laying like 18. If this game goes under, I am going to fucking throw up. Because I told the boys in the Discord, I'm going to throw some money on the under here. And I didn't because I wanted to see if I can get a better number live.
What's going on, Coco? What's up, Sign Collectibles? Airwater, what's up, my man? Josh B. Dexter. Jim, what's up, Mikey? Josh B. What's up, boys?
If Nagy makes Justin Fields the starter, Twatty, I will have my literal balls out on the table while I take Detroit +3.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? It's like
he's atrocious so far.
But did you watch it? I mean, and the reason
I watched that whole game. Yeah.
The reason I say, as soon as he got the snap, there were people all up under him. When he would throw a pass, they were perfectly guarded. Nobody was open. The offensive line wasn't blocking. And I started to think to myself, well, this is why Nagy didn't start him against fucking the Rams. He would have got killed. So, I mean, maybe Fields is bad, but they should have fucking helped him. Jesus. They couldn't get open. The line couldn't block for him. It's just a train wreck there. I don't know what the fuck to do.
They're saying that there is a outside shot that what's his face will be back and ready. And yeah, because he's got like a bone bruise. It's 1 to 3 weeks. This will be the second week. They're saying there's an outside shot that he might play.
Kegger, I have to tell you, I mean, if it were me, I'd probably start Dalton. Just because I don't want to get my shiny killed.
Well, he's hurt though, or you mean Nick Foles this week?
No, isn't Dalton going to be back?
They don't know yet.
If he's back, yeah. If he's
back. Oh, yeah. Nagy already said that, like, if Andy Dalton can go,
Yeah.
He's a starting quarterback 100%.
Until he improves that line, until they improve that line, why put Justin Fields out there? That was unbelievable. He was running for his life. It's unbelievable.
So I will be all over the Lions plus a field goal if Fields plays.
Yeah, you wonder if Chicago's defense really comes to play in that game. Wonder if the under.
I'll tell you, they've looked better. That defense has looked better than I thought they would through 3 weeks.
What's up, Marty? Yeah.
Bro, it's amazing. Like you know what's funny about the NFL? Your opinions on Monday or Tuesday could be the complete opposite on Friday or Saturday. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was thinking maybe Cleveland was the side against Minnesota on Tuesday morning.
Tyler Boyd.
The more I looked into the game, I was like, you know what? I think Minnesota's the right side at home as a dog. I'd like 3, but
Cleveland, their defense they're not fucking around. And when you got Clowney and you got Garrett meeting at the quarterback, that's intimidating.
I said on yesterday's show with Holden, through 3 weeks, they're the most complete team in the NFL, even though they have a loss.
And Beckham looked fast. Jesus. That's in their 2 unbelievable running backs. That's a terrible play. Yeah, they're a pretty good team, no doubt. Minnesota is one of those teams that can score with you, no doubt. But I just don't trust their defense. I think Clowney's been playing pretty well this year. Although you're right, the last couple of years he's really underachieved. But I've seen him in the backfield quite a bit this year anyway.
If that Rams line gets to 3, it's at 3.5 right now, I'll be all over it. Love the over in the Seattle-San Fran game. Twatty, what do you think about this Tampa Patriots game? Do you think that there's any way Belichick can take this rookie kid and beat this team?
I mean, they have to play a perfect game. I mean, right? So, again, if they play 10 times, what's up, Jay? They play 10 times, I'm sure.
Every time I hear if they play 10 times, I think about Kurt Russell. I can't not think about him.
What was it? What movie?
Miracle, when he plays Herb Dean.
Oh, I don't.
The 1980.
Herb Dean, the MMA ref?
No. Oh, wait, Herb Brooks. The 1980.
Yeah, Miracle on Ice. Yeah.
Yeah, Miracle on Ice. Play 10 times, you might win. They might win 9. I mean, I can't help it. Every time I see Kurt Russell.
Yeah, so that's why. I mean, of course, New England can win, but they're not going to win the majority of the time. Sure.
Doesn't that feel like the trap of the week, though? Bucks -6.5 on the road in New England. That kind of feels like the trap of the week.
But let's look at it this way, Jay. How many points can New England score against Tampa?
I'll tell you what, though. But, bro, to be fair, through 3 weeks, every team Tampa's played scores.
Yeah, but now they got Dick Sherman, so it's all good.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Dick Sherman. Lockdown.
With no Achilles or knees.
Yeah, Dick Island.
Dick Island.
It's Dick Island, Twatty. I think one of the most public dogs of the week is going to be the Cardinals, 3-0 on the road, catching 4. And you know what? Especially after that gigantic win that the Rams just got against Tampa Bay, it's a letdown spot, people think. And here's what I think. Give me the fucking Rams. Both teams are 3-0. They both play in the same division. Fucking McVay's doing backflips on the sidelines. He's so excited this year with Matty's staff. I'm telling you right now, the line went from 5 to 3.5. If I see a 3, I am on that strong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can bet. I just can't stand the boy genius, the offensive genius there. I think he's a terrible coach. So I'm with you. No, Kingsbury.
Kingsbury's just full on clown car.
Yeah.
That field goal call at the end of the first half, Twatty, last week.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh, he pushed off. Oh. They call a push off on that?
Yeah, totals down to 40. I want to throw up right now.
Yeah, they get 7 here. Did they call a push off?
Yeah, it looks. I mean, I think it's offensive 3rd and 18.
Figures. They're starting to get these offensive receivers with that little push. That fucking hurt.
Yeah, take your field goal. Fuck. God damn it.
Field goals are where overs go to die. Nice 7-minute drives end in 3. Sometimes they don't even end in 3. They're missed.
I don't know. Kirk says Baltimore money line. I don't know how good Denver is, so I don't know what to think about that game. I'm probably going to stay away from that game.
You know what? I'm all over Denver. Teddy Bridgewater is the covering machine.
He missed it. Oh, how am I not on the under?
This is exactly what happened.
He missed it. Hopefully somebody in the Discord listened to me at least, because now the total's 10 points over the close. Under the close.
Unbelievable. Talk about frustrating as a team. Like, you go down, you go 70 yards, 7 minutes, and then your kicker comes in and misses. Demoralizing.
I like the under 46 in the Green Bay game.
Holy shit. DFS is terrible.
I think the real play in that Titans-Jets game was the opener. Jets plus 7.5. I think that was the play. I missed it, so I'm off that game.
I'll definitely have a play on Pitt as well. I can't find me. What are you talking about? Pitt's offense literally cannot be stopped.
I thought for sure that you would have been on the under here, Twatty. I'm surprised you took the over here.
I mean, I think both defenses suck. And there's playmakers all over the field.
You think You think that the Bengals defense is bad?
Yeah, I think it's like we talked about. We looked at two of their first three opponents.
But what has the Jacksonville offense shown you to make you think that they're going to score?
Nothing except that I know that there's talent there. They're not putting it together, but at some point you would think they would because there's talent there.
You think Trevor Lawrence is going to be fine?
I keep betting on him to be fine, but
I don't know what to make of him so far.
This geolocator is infuriating.
It's so infuriating. It's the worst. Eric says never bet Kansas City. They suck against the spread. Haven't bet them in 2 years. Yeah, they're the worst team against the spread in the last 2 years. No question. Kansas City's in trouble. That offense couldn't stop me, Twatty, and Tyler. Or that defense, I mean.
Yeah, so that Pitt Georgia Tech game is 57. That has to go over that. Indiana Penn State. That's a decent game there.
What's your favorite game to bet this week in college?
I'm kind of just looking through it right now. I mean, that over in that Pitt Georgia Tech game, because I don't see how someone holds Pitt under 30 to 35.
I really want Jacksonville to get in here so I can maybe get on this under. Yeah, where are you going, Trevor? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll probably just take the Michigan money line against Wisconsin.
That seems like a low-scoring game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's the total in that game?
43.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's 24-21. It goes over.
I think they're hard-pressed to get there, though.
I'll tell you what. Arkansas is catching 17.5. Jesus.
That's what I said to you earlier.
I didn't really pay attention.
Like, okay, don't get me wrong. Georgia, they were my pick to win it all. They have crushed the bad teams, and that Clemson win looks worse and worse every week because Clemson looks mediocre. I mean, 17 is a lot, man.
Did we do the rushing props? We didn't do the fucking rushing props, did we?
Well, yeah, you gave them out. You said them. I only have so many characters to put at the bottom.
Well, that should be Lawrence. He's got like 12, maybe?
Oh. Well, his number was 18.5.
Okay. It's a good start. Both teams rushing.
That Georgia-Arkansas number seems excessive.
Yeah, it did seem a little excessive.
Dude, my allergies have been kicking my ass.
I could tell.
I can't breathe out of my nose. Have your allergies been bothering you lately?
No, nothing this year.
My God, dude. You would think I did 3 8-balls before the show.
All right, so we got Robinson. Who do we got the score?
Chenault and Robinson.
And Mixon. Oh, Chenault and Robinson, yeah.
Who's that? Is that Robinson? Let's go, Twatty!
Let's go. Two and a half units, right?
Twatty, what are we in 2021, bro?
We're clappers.
We're clappers! Put it on the board.
Why is the starting running back plus 1,000? Well, they're an underdog. They were an underdog, I guess.
I'm not going to argue about it. Are you?
I'm not arguing.
We're not. No, bro. We're here to clap. We're
here to clap.
We're here for Twatty. We're here for one reason, bro.
To clap.
We're here to clap. Put it on the board. Let's go. Let's have a day. Brandon Cole, get out of my fucking YouTube chat, Cola. This guy. Cola sent me a message that said, I will not talk to you anymore until I watch every movie on your top 100 list.
Is that his punishment?
Yeah, he asks me all the time, what movies should I be watching? I give him like 3 movies a week that he has to watch. Imagine never watching like Rain Man or like Seven. I mean the movies, bro, that I've had to tell this kid to watch.
Well, I mean, if you haven't seen Seven,
yeah, he saw it finally.
Has he seen Fight Club?
I don't know. Marty Riggs said Scent of a Woman. That is a phenomenal motion picture. And by the way, I think we are like T-minus 6 hours until the Sopranos sequel comes out on HBO Max. I will be watching that. I've been counting down the days. I will be watching that at 3:00 in the morning.
Chris, I'm not going to put him on blast, but he's in the chat right now.
Who the fuck is this guy? I mean,
he wants to talk football, I guess.
Listen, just shut up and win.
No problem, Norm. I haven't heard of that one, Jonathan.
Oh, no, Johnny. I haven't. I have not watched it yet, but I will.
Big Lebowski. Definitely.
Big Lebowski.
Definitely top movie. Thanks, Tyler.
Imagine breaking balls to talk a little motion pictures. I mean, during a fucking commercial break after a 10-1 winner. I mean, clearly you don't watch this show.
All right, let's get some points.
Weekend at Bernie's.
How do you come up with that concept of a movie?
First of all, it's a fantastic concept. Okay?
It is, but like, just like what the.
I've probably seen that movie like since the 80s, probably a dozen times.
Do these two teams know they're not good running teams? Are they aware of that? Or I guess they're not good passing teams either. Who's Harry Crumb?
Oh my God. Bro, Who's Harry Crumb is one of my favorite comedies ever.
Is that John Candy or something?
Yeah. First of all, I sent out a tweet a couple of weeks ago that said Steve Martin and Chevy Chase are national treasures. The only reason why John Candy wasn't in there with them is because I think he's Canadian. John Candy is a fucking national treasure, okay? Don't get it twisted. I absolutely love Who's Harry Crumb.
You as well, Adam.
Oh, I said Bill Murray. I'm sorry. It wasn't Steve Martin. It was Bill Murray and Chevy Chase. That's what it was. Bill Murray and Chevy Chase are national treasures, not Steve Martin. But you can kind of put John Candy in the conversation. Nobody will ever be better than Clark Griswold and Peter Venkman. I mean, Twatty, do you remember the name of Bill Murray's character in Caddyshack? I can't remember his name. I can recite every line that he had in that movie, but I don't remember his name.
That's a good one too. Jason Cornell, Suicide Kings. That's underrated.
Carl Spackler. Let's go, Marty Riggs. 18th hole, Augusta. Cinderella story, Cinderella boy.
Reservoir Dogs, obviously.
So I got that going for me, which is nice. Bill Murray is just the greatest to ever do it.
See, I like Bill Murray, but he wouldn't be
30-second timeout. I mean, first of all, there will be no Bill Murray slander on this show. I'll tell you that right now, Twatty. Okay? See, I don't want to hear... I like Bill Murray, but there is no but when it comes to Bill Murray. I mean, there's just... I like Bill Murray. There's no but that comes after it. You understand? I mean... fucking Twatty, man. Just shooting down my idol. I want to hear the butt now. I want to hear the butt. Now I want to hear it.
I mean, he's good. I mean, he's good. But I can't say he's the best like you do.
Who's a better...
Who's funnier in movies than Will Ferrell?
Oh, come on, Twatty. Will Ferrell is just the next evolution that came after Bill Murray and Chevy Chase. You can't be better than the original. He's in the top 5, but you can't be better than the original that he based his whole life from.
You asked for an answer. I gave you an answer.
What about Chevy Chase?
I mean,
Dare
you got
than about
you have
Clark.
Talladega Nights. You have Step Brothers. You have the other guys. Anchorman. There's 4 right there that were just classics.
That's why he's a top 5 guy, right? But you still can't be better than the original. You can't. And that, like, Peyton Manning is phenomenal. He's not Joe Montana.
I just gave you 4 classics that would all be top 20.
Yeah, I mean, Will Ferrell's a top 5 guy, no doubt. He might be number. You know what? To be fair, he might be number 3, but he's not Chevy Chase and he's not Bill Murray. I think that those two they're just on their own level. You understand? As great as like Ron Burgundy is, or Ricky Bobby, they're not Fletch or fucking Clark Griswold.
Yeah, but that's where it stops. Now we just came up with 5 legendary Will Ferrell movies with old school.
But you can't possibly think that there's a Will Ferrell movie that even is in the same conversation as National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I mean, that's a good comedy.
That's the number 1 of them.
That's the greatest comedy of all time.
It very well could be. But those 5 I just named were like right
there. They're on the list. They're definitely on the list.
They're on the list.
They're on the list. Who else besides Farrell?
Well, Farley.
Yeah, but he just wasn't around long enough, unfortunately.
Tommy Boy.
Oh, he's a legend, no doubt. Imagine if him and Belushi would have actually lived a full life.
Yeah.
I mean, the movies that those two guys would have made. Did they just false start on 4th and 2? Oh my God, if the Jags win this game, the public is going to get fucking lambasted, bro.
Well, maybe the 7.5 scared people.
Yeah, true. That's fair.
Like it should have scared me.
Well, not yet.
No, I know, but Color of Money was one of my favorite, Brandon.
Oh, Color of Money's fantastic.
Obviously, being a pool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn is funny.
I'll tell you what, bro. He's in the top 10.
Definitely.
He's not in the top 5, probably. But
I mean, Wedding Crashers was just unbelievable.
I'll tell you, bro. Wedding Crashers as a comedy, after like the all-time classics, it's right there. I've seen that movie probably 30 times. Yeah, Marty, I've seen The Drop. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was like must see.
Marty, if you like Gandolfini, you got to see True Romance if you haven't seen it.
Or The Mexican, because he's fantastic in The Mexican with Julia Roberts and Brad Pitt. He plays like a gay hitman. And it's hysterical.
Appreciate that, Brandon. Jay liked it, but he didn't like it as much as it sounds like you liked it.
What?
True Romance. My favorite movie.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Oh, cool. Marty liked it too. A sneaky one. Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Andy Garcia and Christopher Walken. Swingers. Yes, that was Vince Vaughn's one of his first.
Yeah, but really the credit goes to Jon Favreau on that. He wrote and directed. Well, actually, he didn't direct it. I think Doug Lyman directed it. But Favreau wrote that movie. Favreau's so good, man.
Yeah, Jason, that scene was unbelievable. This game is going to be like every other Thursday. Did we have a good Thursday night game last week or no? Who the fuck was it?
I mean, we haven't had many bad shows. I think that probably the greatest comedic writer ever, at least since I've been alive, died when he was like 32. You remember Doug Kenny, Twatty? Doug Kenny was the guy that created the National Lampoon's magazine.
No.
He wrote Animal House and Caddyshack and then killed himself in Hawaii from depression when he was like early 30s. He was a comedic genius, bro.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson's one of my favorite. I'll tell you, Woody's best movie for me was Natural Born Killers. Holy shit. Was he a badass?
Not even close. It's not even close.
But he was good in like White Men Can't Jump too. He was funny in that.
Natural Born Killers is like a top 20 movie for me, I think, all time.
That movie was credited, not credited, I guess, but was credited with the most deaths portraying it.
Kushner.
It's like 20 or 30. What's up, Kush?
Hey, boys. What's going on?
What's up, sweetheart?
Everyone laughed at me yesterday at my Frankie Montas on your set. Almost won me 10 grand last night.
Who laughed at your Frankie Montas?
Your two boys you were with on your RPS show.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it personally.
No, but it was just ironic that I had my best night ever in DFS. And he
Congrats. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, when you're winning, yeah.
Yeah, when you're winning. What's up, Kegger? What are we doing here, buddy? How's things going?
It's going well. We hit the first touchdown prop at 10-1.
Again.
Twatty got it done with good old Jimmy Robinson at 10-1. Did you take the under 46?
No. I asked you, and you didn't get back to me.
Yeah, I didn't pull the trigger on it.
You didn't?
No, because I was like, you know what? Hopefully they score some points early, and then I'll hop on the live under at a better number. And right now it's at 40, and I want to throw up. I was hoping at least you bet it.
I was waiting for you.
Yeah, I shit the bed. I tried. I told people in the Discord to get on it, but
what up, Jason Cornell? How are you, buddy? Good to see all you boys in here. See Wiz, Ronnie Lofton.
What action you got in this game right now? Talk to me.
So the Chase over 64.5.
Yeah.
And I got the Funkin' Bengals teased down to like 1.5 and I think 1.5, right? 1 or 1.5. I don't remember. 1.5.
I can't believe these offenses can't move the ball on these defenses. This is amazing to me.
They both have. Here's the interesting thing, Twatty. Their defenses. I know Jacksonville's giving up big ones, but they've got some talent, and the Cincinnati defense has been terrific.
But their offenses have a ton of talent too.
I mean, the Jaguars' offense is a debacle.
Well, but they got three good receivers, a good running back, right?
Yeah, no, it's a good point, Twatty. But still, I think, offensively, they're a ways behind.
No, I meant like you're right. I meant on paper. They seem like they would have a good offense, but they don't. They're just terrible.
Marty Riggs has a question for you, Twatty. Is that dresser behind you filled with novels?
Novels? No, they're how-tos. Trying to become a better person.
Those are how-tos?
A lot of them.
Well, what's in the files? Those are that, or is that like top secret shit?
Bills.
Fucking bills. There's some funny stuff right there. All right, we need to get these guys going. Let's go. Enough of this, Twatty. Fucking pissed off. What do you got in this game?
I got over. That's not looking good. I saw, a 28-24 game, something like that.
The Chark thing's fucking sad, man. I love that kid.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Bad. Hey, how many field goals did the Bengals miss? 1 or 2?
1.
Okay, it was just 1. Okay. Well, what do you think of Burrow? Burrow's passing prop when the drive is over.
We have them both at like 250 over for just a half a unit, but neither one of them are going to get that unless I don't know.
Well, actually, I mean, Matt's logic I thought was pretty sound. It would be really hard for you to go 0-2. And I think at worst case, you're probably looking at a 1-1 split. And like the live number on Burrow is like 305, 308.
Really?
Yeah.
307.
He's got 100 yards already, Twatty.
I just bet it.
Right.
Just hitting it. I just hit it at 304.5.
And the live number for Lawrence, though, is under by like 35 yards, which makes sense because they're up 7-0. Right. So, yeah, I thought the logic that you had was sound. Yeah, I
307.
I can't see how you go 0-2 betting those two props.
All right.
But keep in mind, though, we were on Burrow at 250, not 308.
Yeah, he should smash that.
Okay.
Yeah. The only bet I made, Kush, other than the first touchdown props, was Jamar Chase anytime touchdown at even money.
At even money?
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, bro. I am going to be kicking my own self in the nuts if this game goes under 46.
That seems – I mean, think about that, Kegger. At even money for a touchdown for him, that's basically saying that he's a 17-touchdown a year guy. I mean, right? Means he should score 1 touchdown a game.
I mean, I guess.
Is he a 17? I mean, I don't know. Although
I would have to think about that on the implied calculator. I'm not sure if that means he's a 1 touchdown a game guy.
Well, minus 110, they're saying it's a 50-50 proposition that he scored.
Yeah, I guess technically. Yeah. I mean, but he's got 4 touchdowns in 3 games. He's only played 3 games. And he has, 2 years or at least 1 year, but maybe 2 with Burrow at LSU, right?
Right. I'm sorry. Brandon's right. I messed that up. It would be every other games, and that would make sense. 8. Yeah. So
Right.
That would make sense.
And he's got 4 through 3. So it's clearly the guy he wants to throw the ball to, for sure. I'll tell you what, Kush, we didn't talk about the game on the show, but if Matt Nagy's going to start Justin Fields, I will be all over Detroit +3.
I was taking a look at a couple local headlines today. Do you bet very many local headlines?
I couldn't find, because Dalton's got a bone bruise, and Nagy's not saying anything about whether it's going to be Dalton that starts or Fields, so I didn't bet it yet. But I kind of feel like we're going to be in a situation where if Nagy says, "Oh, we're starting Andy Dalton," the line stays the same. But if he says we're starting Fields, I feel like that line's going to move towards the Detroit Lions, and quickly after the news comes out. They should not be a field goal dog. You can't sell me on the fact right now that with Justin Fields as their quarterback, that they're a 1-point favorite on a neutral to Detroit. No way. Detroit's played way better than that this year.
Speaking of that, that's the one game that blew my mind was Pittsburgh, Green Bay. I have Green Bay almost 10 points better on a neutral field, somewhere between 7 and 10 points better. And then you got to give them 3 or 3.5 to be at home. I have that line at like 12 or something crazy, and it's 6.5, I think.
I'll tell you what I think about home field advantage in 2021.
But it's Green Bay.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I think almost every team in the league right now is 2 points at home, unless it's the Chargers. And then I think there are probably like 3 teams in the league that you could maybe get to 3, and that's probably Rodgers and Lambeau, but not more than 3 though. I would say 3.
So, but if you have the line at 7 and then you give them 3, that's 10. It's 6.5. I would have them closer to 10 to start, plus the 3.
I'll tell you what,
the 13.
My only worry in that game, Matt, is the spot coming off that huge win against San Fran. I think that's really my only worry. But I agree, man. At 6, but it feels trappy as fuck. It feels like Green Bay -6.5 is the spot.
Yeah, it's below the 7.
But it feels trappy. It feels trappy as fuck. But I still think it's probably the right spot.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Basically, you're saying that Pittsburgh's a 3.5 point dog on a neutral field, is what the odds makers are saying, and I don't see that at all.
Right, but you know what though? Like in the grand scheme of NFL betting, think about how big of a favorite a 3.5 point dog on a neutral is. That's a big spread on a neutral field in the NFL. 3.5.
I think I mean, I could see it personally. These two teams. Pittsburgh, their offense, they have no idea what they're doing. Then their defense isn't playing that good, especially if Watt's not there. I mean, that was my first bet I made this week.
Well, when Holden and I were talking about it on the show, the one question I had was, is Hayden and Bush and Watt back? Like, who's back?
Well, I think Hayden and Bush are back, and I think Watt is. I think he practiced today, but it's a hamstring. I mean, dude, that's just one tweak away, and you're sitting on the bench again.
So you think that the only person that they'll be missing on defense is Watt? Obviously, he's the most important person, but
Well, they lost their last week they lost their nose guard too, and Tuitt's out. I mean, they're all their good players are out.
I don't feel good about betting it, but I think that they're a touchdown better at home against this offense right now. Bro, Kush, the public is going to get destroyed if Jacksonville wins this game.
So is my Caesar.
Yeah, but I don't know if you listen to what we were talking about on the show. Mangone was the one that was like, "Oh, 7.5 tease the Titans down," and then I looked, and I actually said on the show, there are no 7.5s. It's all 7.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of teaser money out there. You're right.
Yeah, they're looking to go up 14-0 into the half.
If that's the case, Burrow's definitely going to hit his over.
Oh yeah, that's already won. That's a one bet, no doubt. Even if they go up 10-0, that's a winner.
Well, baseball's pretty good tonight too.
Yeah, I need to look at my lineups right now.
Yeah, fuck Max Scherzer. How about that?
Hey, Holden, you know what? Since I've been doing single entries, I've been killing it. I've won every day in a row since I've been doing single entries.
Damn, dude. That's all I play is single entries. And 3-man's, maybe a 5-man. The Lawrence touchdown, just cash.
Who had that? Was that a spreadsheet play?
No.
Oh yeah, Max Scherzer's dead to me. Hold it.
Did you bet on someone else to win the Cy Young?
No, but I mean, he cost me $4,000 last night.
Wow.
Because I had him at plus 850 to win the Cy Young. I tailed one of our subscribers.
Okay.
He was minus 175 to win the NL Cy Young going into that game, and he came out plus 175. He got fucking shelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, Burns is going to win the Cy Young now, and I'm going to lose 4K.
I don't know if that's over yet. They voters look at the whole body.
I hope you're right, bro. I hope that Burns gets fucking laughed off the field.
Not dead.
I thought Burns, just watching them pitch all year, was the better pitcher. I mean, the stats, like Brandon gave the stats last week, and he's right. But I think, Corbin Burns was the better pitcher all year. He's just nasty. Sometimes he was just unhittable. But isn't Walker Buehler going to steal some votes or no?
I think Wheeler. But Wheeler.
Oh, Wheeler, yeah.
He's right in there.
Wheeler's 25-1 right now to win the Cy Young.
Yeah, Wheeler's there. Burns, Wheeler.
Oh, I mean Walker Buehler. That's what I meant.
Wheeler's there. Scherzer.
Yeah.
And then Wheeler led in strikeouts. He leads the league in strikeouts.
Nice, Travis.
And he's been awesome so far in September.
Yeah, when you watch Burns, you're like, wow, this guy has Cy Young stuff. His
I watched
unhittable.
I watched my first Major League Baseball game last night in 5 months, and it was awful news.
Kegger,
Yeah.
at halftime when you asked me to tell you about a sex story,
Wait, I'm sorry?
at halftime, can I tell you about a sex story?
I mean, does it have to? You're going to make me wait until halftime?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm ready right now for it. I got a half chub thinking about it.
Is this a free show or a public show?
Yeah, but listen, don't be concerned about whether it's free.
It's a public show.
I mean, bro, can we be honest? I mean, like, you're the most in-demand sports betting content host currently on earth. You're worried about whether or not it's a public or a private show? I mean, just speak your mind, bro.
All right. So, anyways, I go out with this girl last week. Fucking hilarious. Probably, as far as looks goes, maybe 7.
Okay.
Solid 7. But
all right.
she's really fucking awesome. Like she laughs at all my jokes and shit. So today, I told her.
So you're saying 7 looks wise, 10 on the personality scale?
20 on the personality scale.
Oh, and she's a 7 looks wise?
This is the coolest bitch I've ever met.
Well, that's a fucking keeper. I mean, what are we even talking about?
She doesn't like sports, but that's fine.
Doesn't like sports.
Listen.
I'll kick her right in the twith.
So she said, "Oh, hey, settle down, man. Wow. You just went from 0 to."
Yeah, I went dark, bro.
Okay,
Don't tell me. I got 2 divorces going because they don't like sports.
I know. So you think not a good fit then?
Hello.
That's what you do.
Yeah, I mean that's literally your whole life, bro.
You got to deal with it.
All right, so go ahead.
All right, so she's like 6 dates. She's like, by the way, 6 dates, we're not gonna have sex. It's fine.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right.
It's gonna fucking suck. She goes away for a few days. We have another date last night. And I was talking shit to her while she was on her vacation. I was just talking shit to her, stuff like that. And so we go out on the date. Don't fuck last night. Again, I get a fucking video this morning of her fucking getting off. Just it drenched. Whole hand's just like fucking drenched.
All right, pause. How many dates are we in right now?
2, but we already sealed it. We sealed the deal.
Okay.
Just going down.
So you sent it in 2 dates in.
2 days. No. It'll be on the 3rd date. It's already promised.
Okay, so you haven't sent it in, and it's going to happen on the 3rd date.
Saturday night.
And you like this chick? Like you dig her?
Yeah, I dig her.
Like digger, like maybe she could be my girl digger, or digger like a side piece.
I could I could date this one. This one's pretty cool. Yeah,
Okay.
Most of them I don't like. Most of them are just.
My God.
So this is good news then. This is
nice.
okay. Listen, bro, I'm here for it. I am totally for your happiness in the dating space.
Yeah, thank you.
Because God knows I don't have any.
Well,
so
you just need to go try a little bit.
Yeah, I decided to marry the cause for 5 years.
Bumble. You married the cause. Yeah, I know.
So far, it's not going that well, bro.
Not going well, huh?
But yeah, I mean, we're here. We're fucking here.
All right, buddy. I don't want to get married again either anytime soon.
I'm happy though. That's great.
That's all that matters.
No, I'm happy for you. My life sucks. But no, I'm talking about you.
Whose dog is that? Twatty?
No,
Oh my God! Look at that catch! Oh my God! They're looking to absolutely put it on the Bengals right now.
On national fucking TV.
Right? Lawrence was like, "Oh, you people thought I suck, huh? Remember this? Fuck Joe Burrow."
Jeez, man.
Does she live like locally around you?
Yeah, she's kind of yeah. You know what? She house sits rich women's houses.
That's like a job you can get.
Yeah,
I mean, that sounds kind of cool.
I guess so.
I'll go house sit some rich people houses.
Well, I was saying, man, if they're like old ladies, she's gonna be out of her job because I would totally take care of them too. You know, like I had more to offer.
The fucking president of the Ashley Madison fan club. You're honestly, bro, I love you to death. You're just the best. I mean, you're just the best.
I'm all right.
Hey, but listen, bro. True love. You never know when it's going to happen.
Yeah, I gotta settle down, but yeah.
5 or 6 years down the line, you might be like Keg. Remember the first time I told you on Keg Live that I was kind of like digging this chick?
Sure.
Guess what? You're getting an invitation to the wedding, fat boy.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow, settle down, big fella. Settle down. Lawrence is no bust. Who the fuck said Lawrence is a bust?
There are people in the chat. There are people in the chat that thinks that Lawrence is
That dude could suck all year long and he's still a fucking bust.
Yeah. There's no possible way that you can form a conclusion after 3 games.
Or after this year, especially if Meyer is gone, maybe they'll get somebody halfway competent.
True. What's on the menu tonight over there? What's going down for dinner?
I had Panera bread with my children. It's a fine cuisine.
I'll tell you what, bro. I mean, broccoli cheddar soup from Panera.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, in the bread bowl, there's just nothing. There's nothing better. Twatty, what's on the menu over there tonight?
I'm not sure yet. Probably some frozen dinners.
Oh, what kind of frozen dinner?
I don't know. I got like that Boston Market frozen dinner. Have you ever had those? They're pretty good.
No, what is it?
Like mashed potatoes and turkey and gravy and shit.
Yeah, frozen food, staple of the diet.
I thought Twatty was coming out with like the Hungry Man Salisbury steak.
Oh. They Hungry Man anymore? I don't think they make it anymore.
Are you crazy, bro? Hungry Man is like $1 billion company.
Get out of here.
They are sending those tinfoil TV dinners out like they've never sent them out before. Hungry Man is going strong.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Cincy better use their timeouts. Use your timeouts, Cincy.
All right, Kush, the next time that you go to the grocery store, I want you to go to the frozen food section and
I see it, man. $2.82 for a steak.
Those Hungry Man Salisbury steaks are going strong. First of all, have you ever had a Salisbury steak that wasn't frozen?
You've never questioned you can eat for $2.42.
I've never gone to a restaurant before in my lifetime and saw Salisbury steak on the menu. So what is it?
It's probably soybeans and assholes.
Yeah, I think you're right, bro.
I don't know. I'll look it up. But anything, let's start looking at some props here. Yeah, Burrow just doesn't have the ball. This happened last week to one of the quarterbacks. Was it Monday night, actually? It was Hurts. Oh, Boston Market. Yeah.
Oh, Twatty, I can get down with that, Twatty.
The Hungry Man brownies are to die for.
Oh, they are to die for. Twatty, let me get that on the big screen.
Oh,
let me see what we're working with here.
That's a meal.
All right, so that's a turkey breast medallion.
Ooh.
And, I mean, first of all, does medallion have to be in the title? I mean, that seems a little fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
We could do without the medallion. What I will say is, in a quick fix, walking into a Boston Market to get some food is an excellent option.
Yeah.
Medallion.
I don't even know where a Boston Market is out here.
I'm looking at the menu. I'm looking at the DoorDash menu right now. Actually, I'll wait. Let me wait. Let me try to make people money before I stuff my fat face.
Yeah, but every time you wait, then more things fall off because it's too late.
You know what, Twatty? That's what you do for the people. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices for the people. And if it means that I'm sitting there at 2 o'clock in the morning eating some shitty ass food, so be it. Oh my God, Fumble Rooski! Oh no, he broke the plane.
That's he got in.
That's a touchdown. He definitely broke the plane. That's a touchdown, right?
Oh, we'll see.
Just so Cincy has time to get back down.
Oh, well, I don't know, bro.
No, he was down. He was
yeah,
down.
He was down. Not a touchdown, though.
Fuck.
We got 4. They'll probably go for
Call
it.
timeout. There we go. So Cincy should have all. Why is the clock running? What are you doing? These head coaches are just.
Urban Meyer's going to blow a brain vessel in his head if he doesn't win this game. If they go into the half 1-0.
Burrow has not had the ball.
He's had it once in like the last quarter and a half. They went 3 and out. What are they letting the clock run for? Can someone tell me why they just let 40 seconds run up the clock? You're down 14. What? Oh my God. I've said it a million times. They need to hire some guy from MIT that stands next to the coach, and his job is to only know down and distance and clock management. Because these coaches can't do it.
Well, we got lucky there, guys. They stopped his ass.
Oh my God.
Man, what's this second half line going to be? My guess is something like the Bengals minus a touchdown-ish.
That's a college play right there. Urban Meyer, college play.
Kush, have you been paying attention to college football at all?
A little bit. Usually the later games, like the Pac-12 and stuff.
Any games you like this week?
No, I have not. I have not dabbled in the college game this week. Oh, no. That's not true. I bet over team total and game Ole Miss and Alabama. And so far this year I've bet over Ole Miss and the game total over, and it's won every time. Matter of fact, I wonder what that total's at right now. Like 77.5, maybe. So that's my bet there, Kegger.
Okay. I see you, buddy. I see you, good buddy. Bro, just to take like an inner look at this industry, you said some kind words to me on the Wednesday show with me, you, and Mangone. And then I got like 2 DMs from a couple guys that were like, don't listen to Holden. You suck. You're not even in the top 50.
That's awesome.
I mean, like, I think 3 times a week, what am I doing right now?
Yeah. Oh, it's at 80 now? Terrific. I got it at 77.5.
What did you get?
The Ole Miss Alabama game. And I'm trying to find where I bet it.
You think? Do you think Ole Miss is live to win that game, or you think?
I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far, dude.
All right, I'm just bro. We're spitballing right now.
We are spitballing. And I hit Cordero Patterson over 26.5 receiving yards. Mango might have it on the sheet. He bet like fucking 400 goddamn bets. Have you seen the sheet yet?
I said to you, he's got 13 player props.
Oh.
Mangone went in fucking deep.
He was just like,
between Mangone, Tony, and me, JJ, and Tyler, there's going to be 45 plays on the board for
yeah,
Sunday.
I can't bet all of them. I can't bet all of them.
Jacksonville should use their time. Oh, they don't have any.
Yeah. How about this score? 14-0 Jags at the break.
Yeah, I was completely wrong thus far.
Yeah, kicked me right in my dick. Should have been on the under here. I got a winner for you in the UFC, I think, Kush, at 5-1.
All right, what is it?
It's on the spreadsheet.
Okay.
I feel pretty good. I feel as good about it as you can for a 5-1 shot in a women's fight in the UFC. I mean, it's hard to feel that good, but I feel about as good as you can. It's not easy to hit 5-1 winners. Whack Prescott said the Bengals are an absolute disgrace. Okay, no. Whack.
Prescott. Burrow just picked me up 5 yards rushing, though.
DB gnarly. I bet. I didn't know Bengals was on it, but I like Devontae Smith over 45.5.
I want to say Burrow's rushing was only 8.5. He may have it.
I'm tempted to take the Jags plus 7.5 in the second half. Plus 7.5. Do we think that the Cincinnati Bengals are going to outscore Jacksonville by more than a touchdown based on what you've seen in the first half?
I think they can outscore them by a touchdown, though, because I think they're going to come out firing. I mean,
remember, Jacksonville looked good last week in the first half, and then they got exposed.
Yeah. Otter said, I still think the Bengals win this game down 14-0. Well, I mean, if that's the case, Otter, you better. How about this, bro? The Bengals are down 2 touchdowns, and they're only plus 180 on the money line. I mean,
they know.
I'm not going to lie. That line is ridiculous. I'm sorry. That line is ridiculous. This is, I mean, this isn't a proven team that's down 2 touchdowns. This isn't the Titans down 2 touchdowns or the Buffalo Bills down 2 touchdowns. It's the fucking Cincinnati Bengals, bro.
That Lawrence rushing already cashed.
I'll be honest. I'm tempted to take. Do you know what the second half money line is on Jacksonville?
What is it?
Plus $4.
The UKA. I'll never talk you off of that hill.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to talk somebody off plus $4, right?
No, that's not bad. That's not bad.
I mean, listen, do I think that's going to win? Probably not. But Twatty, I mean, if we are,
I'll partake with you.
If we're talking about like, what's the?
Is that 80%?
Implied probability? What's implied probability on plus $4? 20%?
Yeah, 80 or 20, 80, yeah.
Right. I mean, that's a big number, bro. One out of 5 times does Jacksonville outscore this team 1 out of 5 times in the second half. I think it's possible, yeah. Jacksonville is now plus 8. I'm taking that. I'm just letting everybody know. Whatever happens, happens. I'm betting it. So.
Second half, Jacks plus 8.
Yeah. If it goes down, it goes down.
It just got frozen on me.
I mean, they were plus 7 for the game. Now they're plus 8 in the second half. Cincinnati's done nothing in this game. Yeah, you know what? If it goes down, it goes down. I'll take it. If it goes down, it goes down. I'm taking the Jags.
Plus 7.5 is what I got.
Well, DK's got plus 8, so I don't know what you're doing over
They're
there.
frozen.
I got plus 8 minus 110, and I'm taking it.
They took the line off here. 7.5. Would you do it?
Yeah, I got 8.
Yeah, but would you do it if you had 7.5?
Yeah, I don't really. Well, I'll tell you what. 8's the 4th biggest number in terms of numbers. It's 3, 7, 10, 8. But yeah, I think I would still take it at 7.5. Yeah.
Plus 7.5.
I almost want to make that an official play and throw that shit right in the live bets room.
All right, I had to hit 7.5, and I'm fine with it. Kind of hedge on these. I'll be back.
I'm not gonna throw it in the live bet room because I don't think anybody's able to get 8 anymore. But I will at least let them know in our NFL chat room. Big T has like 10 teasers tied to the Bengals -1.5. Does he? I don't know. I don't really talk to Big T at all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 teasers tied to the Bengals -1. Well, everybody that tell them, you got to root them in. Got to root that Big T in. Yeah, so I mean, do I think that the Cincinnati Bengals can outscore the Jags by more than 8 points in the second half? Yeah, it's possible. But based on what I've seen so far in this game, and even if the Jags go into prevent mode, if they do actually go into prevent mode, they'll probably be up enough where it's not going to affect your +8 anyway. So I'll shoot my shot and take my chances with the +8. I got
Jay,
that.
what do you think about Robinson props?
Meaning your rationale is if they continue to be up, are they going to use him as a workhorse? That's what you mean?
Yeah.
Let me take a look and see what he's at right now.
64.
And his number's what, like 109-ish?
You got to figure he gets at least another 40, right?
64 on what, Twatty? Do you know his carries?
12. He's averaging over 5 a carry.
I mean, if he gets another 12 in the second half, let me check the math on that. Even if he averaged 4 yards a carry, that would be 48 yards.
112.
That would put him at 112, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the question is he going to get another? Is he going to get another 12 carries? Is he averaging 24 carries a game? Impossible, right?
No, as a matter of fact, he was averaging less than 10 last
Yeah,
week. Last week, I think he went to 14 or something.
Yeah, that's. I don't know how to calculate the fact that
they've never been winning. So
right. That's what I was just going to say. I don't know how to calculate the fact that they have not been leading in a game so they can pound the rock as opposed to trailing and having to throw the football. I don't know where that meets in the middle.
Well, what is it? Is it like 104?
It's 110 and a half.
I mean, if he got 12 rushes in the first half, they're going to be winning most of the second half, you'd think. I don't know. As soon as I'm going to play it.
I mean, I was just going to say, how dare you not tell me what's on the menu until I realized that you told me what's on the menu. All right, so Tyler said that Carlos Hyde is out, which is the backup running back for the Jags.
Yeah, Tavon Austin's in there for a couple plays.
Well, that's good. They're not going to run Tavon Austin very much.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes you like the
James Robinson rushing.
I'm betting it. So.
It's at 110 and a half, and he's got 64. So he's going to need 4.1 yards a carry on 12 carries to get over that number in the second half. Well, what did he say?
What do they have his carries at? 20?
22 and a half.
That's interesting.
You think he's good for another 11? I think the volatility makes you want to take the yards just in case he breaks a 30-yard run, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to put it in now.
I'll put it at the bottom for you. I want to tell you on that, Twatty. I'm just.
What's the number, Twatty?
I'm looking it up right now. He said it was like 110 and a half.
I got 109 and a half.
Yep. What do you got? Where'd you get that?
DK. Hit it?
Perfect.
At what price?
I'm not there yet.
All right.
All right, I hit it.
I like that.
Give it to me.
I don't mind it.
Oh, that's good, Tyler.
And I'll tell you what. The attempts. Wait a minute. What do you mean the attempts is already?
He's saying that must be a spreadsheet play or something.
No, it's not. That's not a spreadsheet play. Unless
why doesn't Tyler come on?
He must be working or something.
Oh, he put it in the live bet chat. There you go. Yeah, so it is a spreadsheet play.
All right, boys. It was wonderful seeing you all.
I mean, are you kidding me right now, Holden?
No.
That's all right. Get some sleep.
I'm not getting sleep. Oh. I don't get sleep.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Keg. I'm gonna be having sex tonight, Keg.
With who? The fucking chick?
The girl I've been seeing.
Not the chick that you actually like.
Different one.
Attaboy. You gotta keep that in-house pussy.
What the fuck are you gonna say? I mean, come on, Keg. It's a free pass. It's a hall pass. I do this out of the goodness of my heart. Please don't spite me
You're a giver?
for intercourse.
Wait. Oh, you do what out of the kindness?
Did Chase just go over? Is that Chase? Who was that?
Did you just say that you come on my show out of the kindness of your heart?
Yes. Oh. Are you paying me? I think Chase just went over his prop.
Well, that's good, Joe Burrow. We need those yards.
I think we're just about cashed that already.
He's just kidding, Kegger. Kegger's all distraught now.
No, I'm good. I'm watching this game. Work timber, 60 and 45, 57%.
All right,
Plus
boys.
18
Take
points.
care of yourselves. Have a beautiful night. Kegger, we'll talk soon. Don't pout, Kegger. Don't you pout. I don't want mean DMs tonight either.
You're not. You won't. I promise you won't hear from me tonight. Good night, buddy.
See you, Holden.
Thank you for joining the program. Joey Work Timber. Let's get that going.
I thought we got a big. Did we get a big play out of halftime?
I don't know. I was busy listening to that.
Very confused. I love that nickname, Work Timber. I like that.
Yep. 60 and 45, 57%, plus 18 and a half units in the month of September. Go ahead, Joseph.
Ooh, touchdown Bengals. Let's get some points. I'm probably going to be 3 minutes behind everybody.
No, you basically saw that at the time that I saw that.
No, I read it out of the chat.
Joey hits all his leans as well. Joey's a beast. That's what beasts do, buddy.
Fucking Mixon's killing my fantasy.
Is he?
Yeah. You're not doing shit. Yeah, Joe, I saw you were trying to convince yourself to check the Orioles. It's tough to back that pitcher, though.
Seawiz says, immediately regretting this bet. What bet? What bet is that?
My over's back in play. Well, barely. Yeah, but See Wiz at plus 400. It's not. I mean, it's not a bad pick. No, the spread was plus 400. I should say.
So what's the live money line right now? Cincinnati's down a touchdown, and the Jags have the ball, and they're only plus 105 on the money line. These books are fucking out of their minds. Like, legit, total berserker. I don't care how many games this team's lost in a row. It's still crazy. Gas station sushi. Where the fuck have you been, bro?
Hey, gas station. Probably killing the horse game.
He doesn't come out hang out with me anymore.
He did right now.
He is a monster, though, when it comes to horses.
Jay, you sound bad. You're not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, I can't breathe out of my nose, bro.
Dude, when I can't breathe out of my nose, I can't sleep for shit.
It's bad. And you know what? I took, like the Claritin pills that are like supposed to be 24 hours.
Yeah.
I took 3.
Dude, if that doesn't open you up.
I took 3, Twatty.
Yeah, because one, and I'm normally the guy who'll take like 5 pills, and they say take 1. But
yeah,
if you take 2 Claritin, that should do you right.
But before I took 1 this morning when I woke up, I knew it was going to be a bad day. And then like an hour before we started the show, I took 2 more. And I still can't smell anything right now out of my nose. Perfect rotation.
What's up, perfect
Feels
rotation?
good to be back, boys. I mean, rotation. I mean, are you a member, bro? We're up 30 units in the month of September. What are we doing? Joey's up 18. I'm up 9. Tyler's up 9. JM says, Tylenol cold is the best.
I swear by the Claritin for the allergies.
Perfect rotation says, bro, I've been trying to find you guys for forever.
Really?
If that's true, if that's really true, welcome back to the game, my man. I mean, all you got to do is go to Run Pure Sports. Me and JJ run the bet side. We've been here for 14 months. I'm up 85 units. Where you been? Come on, perfect rotation. I thought he died, Twatty. I was like, where the fuck did perfect rotation go?
I hear you. I don't think he's been in my Discord either.
I'll tell you another bullshit. medical jargon that you can buy. Vicks Vapor Rub, like that you put under your nose, like works for about 3 minutes and then it goes away. That's another scam. Vicks Vapor Rub.
That's like for the what worked in the 70s, right?
Yeah. My dad used to put Vapor Rub on his chest and his feet, and then he would put socks on over his feet. Old people did some weird shit, bro. I'm like, Dad, why are you putting Vicks Vapor Rub on your fucking toes? Because that's what you do. I'm like, oh, okay.
Like Tussa.
Yeah.
Nice, Jordan. I need some yards. I need some points.
Mixon is so underrated. He's a beast.
Are you saying that because he did something?
Jason Cornell said my mom did that shit to me. Yeah, like once people start trying to put vapor rub on your feet, tell them to just get the fuck away from you.
Signed collectibles. Do you have any Ohtani? Anything signed Ohtani? Especially cards? If you do, hit me up on Twitter.
Twatty, I've got a big toenail situation going on right now.
I appreciate you telling me about it.
That I'm almost positive that if I sent you a picture, you probably won't want to be my friend anymore. Like, I'm going to have to go to a podiatrist because it's escalating. There is a foot situation on my big toe that is escalating. I've never seen a toenail that looks like that before.
How bad? Does it, hurt?
Yeah.
I mean, stupid question, but, does it hurt all the time? Or just
No.
when you pump it?
Just when, I tap it, bro.
Yeah.
But, the only way to explain it is if I sent you a picture.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'll take your word for it.
I was talking to Gavin earlier today, and I said, if I sent you a picture of my big toe right now, I'm not sure you would ever want to be my friend again. I think you would be like, don't talk to me anymore.
Joey, I would like that card, by the way.
It's a scene.
You're all fucked up, dude.
Yeah, I've got it. I can't breathe out of my nose. Sounds like I've been doing drugs for about 3 weeks straight.
Dude, I haven't had it, but I heard gout is fucked up, Jonathan.
I've never drank enough to have it, but I heard it's awful.
Oh, is that a drinking disorder?
Oh yeah, it's big for super hardcore drinkers.
I thought it was more of a diabetes thing.
No, it's a huge thing for big drinkers.
Oh, what the fuck?
I've just got a toenail that's like bordering on 4 inches thick. It's 3-dimensional, Twatty.
It reminds 3-dimensional.
It's 3-dimensional. Like, have you ever had a toenail that's that thick? Like, it goes up that much?
Dude, like, what's the fucking movie with Bridges and Jim Carrey, Dumb and Dumber? When they go to get their fucking nails done?
I've got a toenail that's 3-dimensional.
Jay, actually, I want to see it now. You should send me a picture.
I take it back. I'd like to now.
I'd like to see it.
I'd like to see it now. It's 3-dimensional. That's the only way. Like, you know, when you look at, like, you're standing on the ground and you look down at your toes, and it's like your toenail looks like a toenail, and it's like, it's 2-dimensional. I've got a 3-dimensional big toe. The toenail right now is about 4 inches thick. I don't know what's happening. To it.
Does every time you put a sock on, does it fucking snag the sock?
I sent a picture to my primary doctor, who, by the way, I've had the same primary doctor, Twatty, for 12 years. And like, when I first started going to her 12 years ago, she was 30. She is smoking hot. Like, dude, I can't eat. I mean, the hottest 40-year-old doctor in New Jersey, bar none. I sent her a picture of my toenail the other day. And her exact words were, call the podiatrist immediately. And I was like, okay, all right, guess I'm doing that now.
Looking to hit both these passing props. Gonna have a 3-0 night. Up what, fucking 12 units? That's what I'm going for. Just think about that.
12 units, really?
Oh, no, quarter units. That's right.
Oh, still 4.
They keep handing the ball off to Mixon. Need 50 yards passing in basically 2 quarters, quarter and a half.
Adam Meyer said, imagine this content only being $60 a month. Yeah, bro. We come with the winners, and we let you know what's going on. And right now, I have got a situation on my feet.
Got a situation.
There's no other way to say it. I've got a full-on situation.
Dude, I would be doing self-surgery is what I'd be doing. I'd be cutting that thing up with something.
I tried to cut my own toenail off, bro. And it didn't go well.
You get the big ass fucking industrial clippers they use on fucking horses.
Yeah, but you need like a numbing agent where you don't feel it. I literally 2 days ago tried to pull my own toenail off, and it's impossible. It's impossible. You need to go to the doctor so they can numb it with a needle. It's impossible.
Come on.
If I went to go get a pedicure, they would have to shut the store down.
Put the out to lunch sign up. Oh, man.
That's is that another Mixon touchdown?
I'll take that. Why, does he have one already?
They stopped him at like the half-yard line, bro.
Of course they did.
We should have took the money line at plus 180. I think I made the wrong move. Can't make the right move every week.
Oh, he might have got in.
I thought he did. I thought he got in.
Did they review it? You got to be way ahead.
I'm watching. No, second and goal. Touchdown.
Who?
I think it was Burrow. Yeah, Burrow.
All right, we're getting points. We're getting yards.
Rogue said one of two times I almost passed out was when I got a shot in my toe tonight. He said, never again. Yeah, I mean, you're talking to somebody that's had 5 back surgeries. I got a foot of titanium in my back. I mean, getting a shot in my toe is like a Saturday afternoon.
You don't set the airport detectors off when you go through that shit?
Oh, yeah. I carry a card.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of like if you have knee replacements, you carry like a card in your wallet that says I'm gonna set this off. I carry a card, and then they don't really break my balls. Marty said, "Here we go with the back injury story." Marty, you want a timeout, you little cunt? Settle down over there.
Jay, did he get in?
Yeah, Burrow got in. Yeah, he got the touchdown.
Well, I'm saying it's still under review for me.
Well, they're at a commercial right now, but yeah, I think he got in. Joey said Braves win the NL East, another 3.5 units for Rump here. Look at Joey. Joey's just like 10 times his first year in a month. Go ahead, Joseph. That's a put it on the board for Joey. Work. Put it on the board. Another 3.5 units for the one and only Joey Work. Bada bing, bada boom, Betty boop. I'm most excited about watching the Sopranos movie after this game.
What's it on again?
HBO Max. It should be there at about 3 a.m. when it's midnight on the West Coast. Yep, clappers. Three and a half units, Joey Work. What a month.
But yeah, it's 20 units, right?
He's creeping on. He's creeping on my best month. This fucking kid. I thought that'd be in the record books for a year. 25 units in a month. What's this kid at now?
I thought he was at 18 before the 3.5. That's 21.5.
21.16. That is a monster. That's
$1,000 better is up $21,000 just with Joey.
That's a monster month. Yeah. That's a monster month.
Even $100 better. That's up $2,100 just with him alone. I hope he's not in so they can give it to Mixon. What's the deal here?
The
massive humanity there. Call reversed. Now watch them. They're not going to score. Completely.
I gotta go check my this month now. This kid's got me questioning my life choices right now. Oh, could we get a chase anytime right now? Right in my fucking ear. Fuck you.
Is it Mixon?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh. Over's creeping back in.
What's the live number right now?
I don't know. Is it so annoying that you get logged out every 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, do you think there's a strategy? They do that on purpose, so when you go to bet something live that you get fucked? Why else would they do it?
I mean, as long as you stay logged in, you won't get fucked, though. I think I might drop a dime on this game.
Probably 42, 45.
All right. I mean, I would rather not lose $1,000 on this game. That would be cool.
I got James Robinson plus 3,000 rushing and receiving. So I need a receiving plus 3,000. That's neat. And I got plus 5,000 Burrow and Lawrence to both have over 340 yards. That ain't happening.
How about this for a stat? If you, and keep in mind that this was a live show every week, right? And for free and open to the public. If you bet like me and you bet $1,000 on every NASCAR bet that we made on the show, you made $35K so far.
That's it.
If you bet $500, you're up $68K. If you bet $250, you're up $34K on NASCAR alone for Run Pure Bets. Never mind what JJ and Spread have done in tennis. Never mind what Joey and me have done in the UFC with Gavin. Never mind what JJ and Joey have done with baseball. And never mind the money that we've made on NFL shows. Last year, I single-handedly bought you a brand new Ford Explorer truck if you just held my NFL plays alone on the live show and on the spreadsheet. And then Coop and I bought you a $135,000 down payment on your house. And then Joey, over the last a year and a half in baseball, has been insane. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
A great team. Yeah.
He said, what about $100? If you bet $100 on every single bet that we've given out in NASCAR, you're up $6,800. No, sorry. You're up $13,500. $13,600.
What does that mean, East Woodmore? Speak and spell? Do I have a problem with my English or spelling or both? Well, it's definitely possible.
Still have no idea what I'm going to eat for dinner. Oh, that's a late hit.
You catch that?
Plus 15.
Well, what does that game do though?
Well, you're at least going to get the rushing yards. You're not going to get the added 15 though.
What are you talking about?
Well, they put a personal foul penalty at the end of that rush.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that already fucking cashed. That cashed in the first half.
I mean, come on, Twatty. You told me to put it on the board. Put it on the board!
You didn't put it on the scroller.
Oh. Well, I ran out of characters. Well, you said it, though.
I know, but...
What about Burrow? Did he get over the 8.5?
I don't know. It was only like 8.5.
Where's he at right now?
I thought he was only at like 4. But Burrow's at 4.
The Burrow. Did you just watch that rush, Twatty? This might make the Follies. I mean, what is that?
I need Burrow to hit this passing prop. I mean, come on. Only 40 yards.
I might drop 2 plays, and the only play I loved pregame was the under, and I didn't bet it. Do you notice, bro, like, as long as you and I have been betting, I still make mistakes, like, weekly.
Yeah. One thing you do that I don't do is if I miss a bet that I should have taken, I don't beat myself up. I beat myself up about a bad bet rather than not betting one I should. I mean, they're equally bad, but I let that shit go.
I feel like when you've been doing this for 20 years, you shouldn't be making mistakes anymore. And I do. I still do. I know I make people money, and I know I'm good at this. But, man, I still make mistakes where I'm like, I could be making so much more money. I can't help it. But, like, I still have brain farts all the time. Sucks.
My baseball fantasy DFS is terrible tonight. I needed that 11 grand last night. East Coast, we just need one. We need to get flushed out of the pocket one time there.
Yeah, I fucked myself and everything is closed.
Yeah, that's what you do every time. And I even told you that an hour ago.
Yep. You've been my friend for like 5 years, so you know the deal.
Should have listened.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, East Coast, I mean, like 2 years ago, he was really agile, and I think he's probably a little worried about his knee. All right, B-Rad, have a good night. Yeah, good point. Yeah, East Coast, that's a good point.
So you know the one thing that I did start doing, Twatty? I used to and I even did it last week where we would crush, pick up like 10, 15K, and I'd be like, I'm ordering hibachi tonight.
I've done that. That exact same thing, hibachi.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
95 to
Yes.
the door for hibachi, right?
Yep.
So you know what I did last week? I ordered like 6 Wagyu beef steaks to my house for like $450. Now I'm gonna have to cook them, and no, it was like $450 to the door for like 6 steaks.
If I get James Robinson receiving, it's like plus $2 grand or something anyway.
Let's go.
You know, I thought we had a chance there. Sorry.
So what I started doing was, I'm like, you know what, bro? I'll cook. I want the best steak in the world. Give me that Japanese A6 Wagyu ribeye steak. So I ordered like either 5 or 6 for $450, and I'm gonna cook them on my grill, and I'm gonna enjoy it, and it's gonna be fucking delicious. I've never had that kind of steak before. Have you?
No.
And neither have I. I'm really looking forward to it though.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait.
How big are they? Are they like a pound, or are they like a pound and a half?
They're like 6 12-ounce ribeyes for like $450.
So you'll eat 2. at one time, then, right?
Yeah, I'll probably eat 2. Yeah, it'll probably be 3 meals, and then I'll get my mom to make like Parmesan risotto, and I'll grill some asparagus. My mom makes like the best risotto ever, so I'll get her to make some like Parmesan risotto. I can make some banging grilled asparagus with garlic and onion, and then yeah, it'll be a $200 meal, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you do that every meal. It's like you've been. I mean, you spoil yourself. You've been doing well. Fuck it. Just one time splurge. Who gives a fuck?
Pocket said, "Why not hire a professional cook for your home, bro? Who do you think I am? I mean, what do you think? I'm Dave Portnoy, banging out bets over here?
Think I'm Vegas Dave?
Yeah, a professional chef. I'm sitting here ordering DoorDash for 30 a night.
Yeah, that's getting old.
I mean, a professional. How much money do you think I make?" Bro, I do this betting racket and make like $150K a year total, probably.
And you live in New York, where
Well, in New Jersey, 10
Or New
minutes
Jersey,
from 10 minutes from the Lincoln Tunnel. Yeah. On a good year, this will be a good year because how I crush NASCAR. Maybe I make like 250. But I mean, an average year, I'm making 150K maybe betting on sports. I don't got that fucking Dave Portnoy, Stu Finer money. The fucking the subscription is like $60. Stu's selling his, total of the year for 1,000. A professional cook. I make an honest living.
No, who's the flag on?
Yeah, I'm not Tony with $1 million screenshot.
Let's go.
I fucking grind out units to pay my bills. I don't make $1 million screenshots, boys.
You sound like Kamish. Is that it from Rounders? I grind out units.
Yeah.
I have the stones to walk away.
Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. 150K. I mean, let me tell you something. The first year I cleared 150K betting on sports, I thought I hit the fucking lottery. I was like, wait, I can wake up at 4:00 and make like $150,000 a year betting on sports. I'm in.
Jay, the 2 years that I did it for about 2 years. I made 60 a year.
And then Tony posts $1 million fucking screenshot, and then I'm like, wow, I am a peon. People go to college and can't make 150K a year. Come on, boys. Get in here. Let's go, Jimmy. What do you mean? That's a touchdown, bro. What are you looking at? What are you talking about?
I need a couple more scores.
Touchdown. That's a touchdown. Let's go.
Yeah, Burrow's got to go over his number now.
Yeah, I'm sitting on that +8, Twatty, second half.
+8.
Yeah, right now I'm covering by a point. That's going to get challenged, though, because that was obviously a touchdown. That's not even close.
I don't know how they missed that the first time.
I got to tell you, bro, like being a part of Run Pure, makes me think that when I started doing this 22 years ago, I went down the wrong path.
Robinson got it.
Yeah, Robinson got it. I feel like I went down the wrong path, man. I never got into daily fantasy ever. I didn't even follow it on a daily basis until I met JJ and Tony and JSU and AP. I wish I would have went down that road when it.
In fairness to them, because they're elite, they're the best group out there.
Right.
I mean, I don't have a problem jumping between the two at all. If you know the sport, I mean,
well, that's my point.
I'm not saying that it's easy, but if you know gambling and you know the players, you can equate that over.
If you know NASCAR well enough to make 130 units in 6 months, chances are you know it well enough to get $100,000 screenshot in one day. You know what I mean?
East Coast, Yeah, Jay. What I've been doing that's been successful for me is I've just been going to the single entry, because obviously you can't compete with these guys that are spitting out the computer models. I mean, yeah, you're not going to win. So what I've been successful with is just going single entry. And I think I've won every day for the last week doing that. I don't bet a lot though. Like I'll do 50 to 100 on 3 different, entries. So I mean, I only get a couple $100 in, but.
Gas Station says, Keg, do you think that you could do even better at sports betting if you lived in Nevada? I'll tell you what, Gas, my whole life plan back in 2008, when my daughter was born, was to get her through high school so I can move to Nevada.
Yep.
But as soft as some of the openers are, now don't get me wrong, the world openers at Circa in college football, I know that that's like a totally different beast, but you hear like Vegas guys all the time complain about the East Coast getting soft openers from the legal sports books like DK, FanDuel. If you're in Jersey, Bet365, which in my opinion is probably the softest book out there right now, at least in our state. They complain all the time that, now granted, you can only get 1 or 2 dimes down and you'll be limited. It's not going to be like walking into a Vegas casino where you can get 20 dimes down, no problem. But you know what? I'm honest. I'm not at that level. Like I grind out a unit at a time, betting $1,000 at a time. That's all I do. I don't have the money to bet $5,000 on any given game. So I think in a lot of respects, the legal marketplace on the East Coast has kind of equalized what used to be like the South Point and Circa openers to a certain degree. So I think that I could live in New Jersey and make a living okay for the rest of my life now because they legalized it. But I mean, in a perfect world, when my daughter grows up, would I like to go live in Vegas? Yeah, I mean, I would. I'd like to go live there. But I think I can make around the same amount of money now living in New Jersey because of, like, player props come out in Jersey way before they come out in Vegas.
Badass. Yeah, I mean, by the way, you have oh shit. There's a new book that just you can get. I just saw the commercial in Jersey. It's a good Win. Now you can do Win. You should fund that.
So I funded the Barstool app because I thought that was the newest one. I was hoping that they were going to throw out another $5,000 free bet, so I threw $5K in the Barstool sportsbook. So there's a new one now. What's it called?
Win like
Like the Win Casino on the Strip.
yeah. Twin Spires. Twin Spires is a new one as well. Like Tyler saying, I told you last week I funded 11 of them, and Win wasn't available to me being in Pennsylvania, but it's available to you.
Yeah,
so there's actually 11 of them that I can bet.
So right now I have money in DK FanDuel, Bet365, Will Hill, Sugar House, Points Bet, BetMGM.
What about Parks?
I don't have Parks yet.
What about Fox Bets?
Yeah, that I have. Yeah, Fox Bets. I haven't.
You could do the Rivers probably as well.
I don't think I have. I've heard people talking about Bet Rivers. I don't think I have that in New Jersey yet. But hold on, I'm going to the Win Sportsbook right now to put money in that if we're live. You're positive we're live in Jersey right now?
Yeah, I looked to see if Pennsylvania was one, and it wasn't, but I noticed Jersey was. Ben Affleck's doing the commercial for it.
And I gotta tell you, bro, only because gas station sushi is in our chat. I grew up in a family. My mother and father owned horses. My grandfather owned racehorses at Monmouth and Meadowlands. My father's father, my other grandfather, had horses at Freehold, Penn National, and Monmouth. I have never in my entire life seen anybody hit horses at the rate that gas station sushi does. It's actually incredible, to be honest. It's incredible.
Everyone go find him on Twitter, definitely.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast. My cousin owned 2 Meadowlands Pace winners, a Hamiltonian winner. I don't know anybody that can hit winners at the rate that sushi can hit winners. It's actually stupid. I had to step away though, Twatty. I fucked around during the pandemic because there wasn't anything going on. But for me, bro, it's a losing proposition. If I took that money and bet it on sports, I could pay my mortgage. If I bet it on horses, I'd be in the fucking poorhouse.
Yep. So Boyd is having a pretty good game. That's what I figured. Although Chase, I don't know what he's doing, but I figured Boyd was going to have a good game tonight. We need 22 yards from Burrow. Let's get it on this series, please. There's Chase.
What do you need? 22 passing yards?
Yeah, now we need about 10. Then we need Trevor to come back and get us some garbage yards.
Yeah, I really want to cover the second half plus 8, Waddy.
Oh, he underthrew.
So who do you like going into the MLB playoffs? Matt?
Well, I haven't really been betting too much baseball, but hopefully that's a casher.
Who do you think wins it all?
I mean, Tampa's unbelievable to me. I think they're unbelievable. And the Dodgers, I mean, their pitching's, I mean, they have it all. Milwaukee, I mean, how tough are they going to be able to beat when they run those three starters out at you? They probably have the best top of the rotation of any of those teams. Peralta, Burns, and Woodruff. I mean, so I don't know. I think Tampa's the most complete team. Come on, Joe, run. Oh, shit. Well, there's a flag, and that was a cash it, too.
Yeah, it's a touchdown.
Is it going to stand?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't holding?
On the defense.
We'll put it on the board.
What happened? The Burrow passing prop over?
Yeah.
Put it on the board. What are we, Twatty?
We're clappers.
Clappers. I'll tell you what, bro. The worst part about these NFL live shows on standalone nights is giving out plays that you probably would not normally bet if you didn't have to do a show. Like, if there's no Thursday night football show, I'm not within 10 miles of this game. Literally.
Yeah, pocket Lamar. Yeah, that Devin Williams, huge loss for them. Why are these people getting hurt celebrating? I just don't get it. And yeah, Burrow could have got us that prop right there if he ran. But I guess we got the passing.
I'll tell you what, I think Lamar's going to be up on his high horse. I took Lamar Jackson rushing props over in week 1 and 2 at 68.5. We cashed them both. I laid off of him in week 3, and he didn't cash. But I feel like that Denver front 7 is going to have him moving out of the pocket, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. It's good for him. So speaking of Lamar, you know, he has more rushing yards than Najee Harris and more passing yards than Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, does that surprise you?
How about Najee Harris had 19 targets last week? You think that Pittsburgh doesn't want to throw the ball down the field?
Did you see how little his yards per carry were, though?
Yeah. But, I mean, his line is, it's unbelievable. It's embarrassing how bad they are.
Didn't he only have like 40-something rushing yards on like 14 carries, something like that?
Probably.
Last week.
He's a really good player, though. I mean, he's tough.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's just if you get the ball and someone's in the backfield, what the fuck are you going to do?
Roethlisberger has to retire, bro. The joke's over.
Yeah, I don't think that they'll ever, like, pull him from a game.
But there's no way he's your starting quarterback next year, right?
No. But what I'm saying is I don't think that they'll ever, like, pull him from the game.
So
I think they'll let him ride off into the sunset and go. I don't think they'll ever pull him at halftime of a game and put Mason in and have him sit the rest of the year on the bench.
So what do you think they do? Draft a quarterback in the first round next year and start him?
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would love for them to draft the kid from Pitt, Kenny Pickett. He is unbelievable. I would love for that. He's moving up the boards. They have him as like a third rounder now.
What's your favorite NFL play of the week this week?
The Packers to blow out the Steelers.
What's your second favorite play of the week?
I'd have to relook at it.
Well, why don't you relook at it?
I will.
Oh, my man.
I'm getting my ass kicked in fantasy though tonight. Damn. Seemed like I like Denver. Let me take a look.
Against Baltimore. Yeah, normally I'm with you too in September. Actually, I guess now technically it'll be October.
I would lean the Titans to cover against the Jets. I mean, the Jets they've been shut out 2 weeks in a row, right? I mean,
yes.
So the Titans are laying 6.5. I mean, if the Jets have an offensive,
My thoughts,
let's have 14 points.
my thoughts on that game, Matt, are I think the optimal bet on that game was if you got the Jets plus 7.5 on Monday. I think that was the optimal bet in the game. But I mean, at 6.5, I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah, again, I mean, so the Jets, if they score 17, that's going to be good for them. I mean, I think the Titans get to the mid-20s. So that would be definitely one of my plays. Let's see here.
I feel like that Jet game is like one of the traps of the week. But you know what? Under a touchdown, are they really 6.5 now?
Yeah, 6.5.
Wow, Jets took a ton of money. They went from 7.5 through the 7, and now they're 6.5. That's a ton of money on the Jets.
Just initially, without breaking it down too much, I'd probably be on Carolina. Give me 4.5 at Dallas.
I'll tell you what, I agree. Tuesday night, I kind of like Dallas, but the more I think about that game, I think I agree. I think I'll take the 4.5 against Dallas.
The Giants plus 7 against the Saints.
Yeah, I would have liked 7.5, but I see where you're at. I kind of agree with that.
And then let's see. Holy shit! The Texans are up to plus 17.5.
If you had a free bet in that Cleveland Viking game, would you take the Vikings plus 2 or the Browns on the road?
I would have that game as a Cleveland -1. So I guess if I'm using that, I would say I would take the Vikings.
Yeah, I kind of like the Vikings too, bro. Another game where Monday night I was leaning the Browns, but late last night I was leaning the Vikings. I think the Vikings plus the 2 are the play there. I agree.
So here we go with this the Cardinals-Rams game, right? So if we're gonna say that home field is worth 2 points, they're saying that the Rams are only a 1.5 favorite on a neutral field against the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think that's wrong. I think yeah, I agree.
But it's sitting on the hook of the 3.
Right. I think you wait and hope it goes to 3.
I mean, I'll take it either way, but if I have, I mean, you're right. I would rather wait.
Yeah.
But if I had to, I would take 3.5.
I'm going to wait and hope it goes to 3. But I'm right there with you. I do think that at +4, +4.5 earlier in the week, Cardinals were one of probably the most public dogs. But people think it's going to be a letdown spot, Matt, because they're coming off the Bucs win. But what people don't get is that both these teams are 3-0 in the NFC West. There's no way that the Rams aren't ready for this game. There's no way.
Yeah.
It's for first place in the NFC West. There's no way they're not ready. I agree. Yeah, Rams all day. I'm waiting, though. I didn't put it on the sheet because I really want to see if we can get it to 3.
Right.
What do you think about the total in this Seattle-San Fran game?
Well, I mean, you got to figure there's points there. Seattle just can't. Their defense hasn't been good for 3 years. I gave
over 51.
Yeah, I would lean over.
Yep. Robert Gall said Braves +700 winner. Yeah, we celebrated that already, Rob. I'll be right back, Matt. Give me 1 minute.
Okay. Trying to see how my bets have done tonight. I can't figure it out. You get +700 on that, Robert. That's a good number. That is a good number. I would have never expected them to be there. Tyler, I've been selling them off here and there. I probably got rid of my 20 most expensive cards. But I still got a ton of them. Yeah. You think the Bills cover that? That's a big number. But, I mean, if Houston only puts up 10, they can definitely cover that. Indy or Miami? Oh, fuck, really? I think Miami's probably the more well-rounded team. I don't know. Probably lean towards it's in Miami, right? It's in Miami. I'd probably look for them to cover. I think it was it like 2.5 or something? Pull that football back up. Indy, Miami, it's 1.5 at Miami. Yeah. I mean, isn't on a neutral field, aren't they a pick 'em? So I'll take Miami to cover the 1.5. You just wonder about Brissett. He does a lot of check down. It's good for Gesicki. Gnarly, that's a tough one. Yeah, that's a fucking tough one. Because if the Texans can find a way to put up 21, there's Boyd again. Ah, shit. If the Texans can put up 21, Bills are going to have a hard time. They'll have to put up 40, basically. Y2J, you think that Belichick can't keep Brady in check? Have you, Heffy? Yeah, Boyd's having himself a night. He's got to be at about $120, $130. Wow. The Giants. What do you have, Jason? What a surprise! All those pitchers they brought in, those journeyman pitchers, all worked out. Guess the percentage of double-digit spreads cash in the NFL. Well, obviously, it's got to be higher than 50. I'll go double-digit. 57. 56. If I had to guess some there. Well, plus 14 or more. Yeah, probably 60, 63. If I had to guess. 67. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of, yeah. I mean, the games aren't long enough in actual time to win by that many points. 17 points. I mean, unless it's a clear mismatch. Yeah, Jason. The Padres pitching, yeah. Oh, Burrow. Guess we're not hitting that rushing prop, huh? Anyone know the closing number of the over-under in this, the total? I can't log on to my account. And I had the over. Is it like 48? $45. So, oh no, I need more than a field goal. Oh no. Okay. So I need a touchdown either way. Yeah, Darvish, Musgrove, Snell, Lament, was he hurt? Who's the kid? The other kid? Weathers was a prospect. What the hell happened to him?
I'm back. So I heard you right when I was sitting down talking about the closing line on the game.
The total.
Yeah, it was 46 and a hook I saw.
Yeah, so I need a touchdown either way. So touchdown is good. But both teams clearly are going to be playing for field goals, which isn't going to do me any good. I need OT.
Yeah, I might go 0-2 on this game. And the only look that I liked pre-game was under 46 and a half. And if this ends in a field goal game at 45, I'm going to throw up.
Well, me too, because I'm going to lose by 1.5 points. Why is P. Ryan in? Come on.
The good news is I'm like 21 and 10 through 3 weeks.
Well, that's the way you do it. Yeah, football, NFL and college, the last couple of weeks have been real good to me. Real good.
Would you believe me if I told you I haven't bet a college football game in 3 weeks?
That's okay. I mean, unless you're feeling it, don't do it.
What was your favorite college football game this week?
I haven't broke it down. I'm going to do that tomorrow, but I'm going to like Pitt over, and I'm probably going to like Cincinnati money line over Notre Dame. But those aren't official until I really break them down. Mixon's dinged up, buzzer beater. No, I did. East Woodmore, I completely forgot there was a college football game on. Actually, you know what I do, and Jay, you probably know this. there's like 7 teams that I bet on, and that's it. I just study those 7 teams, and that I don't even fuck with the rest of them.
You know what one of the subscribers said to me, Twatty, in the
What's
Discord last week? Why would I ever tell your pregame looks you're 40% better pregame?
Is that a backhanded compliment? Thank you very little.
I don't. Those comments are why I wonder why I just don't turn the camera off and make 150, 200K a year. I'm at a crossroads right now, bro.
We'll talk about it later.
No, I'm not talking about those crossroads.
Oh, okay.
But I love you for that comment, though.
Yeah, because I don't want. Yeah.
I'm talking about these crossroads, Twatty. Do I close the DoorDash window and say fuck you tonight and go make myself scrambled eggs, turkey, bacon, and toast after this show is over? Or do I dig through my DoorDash options to find something where I don't have to cook and I can go enjoy? First of all,
well, let me just answer it.
yeah, okay.
Just go to the refrigerator, make something up that'll get you through the night. You'll save $30-$40. That's a no-brainer.
Here's my issue, though. I've been waiting for this night, for this Sopranos sequel, for almost a decade. And I feel like while I watch it, I should be eating something more substantial than scrambled eggs, turkey, bacon, and toast.
Well, this is going to be game, and I'm going to lose the under by 1.5.
What's going to happen? Are they about to kick the field goal?
Yeah. Of course, he couldn't have fucking broken it.
Why would he? I mean, it's frustrating.
Should have thrown a stiff arm right there.
You know what's frustrating? I would never bet this game in 100 years if I didn't have to do the show, and I just dropped a dime. Perfect Rotation said that's not going to fill you up, bro. Order the dash. First of all, that's a little insensitive, and I think you're talking about my fatness. I think Perfect Rotation is saying fat people don't get filled up on scrambled eggs and bacon and toast. But what if it's 5 scrambled eggs, 10 pieces of turkey bacon, and a half a loaf of Wonder Bread? Like, then what? Coop said make a hot dog. Coop lives in Virginia. I mean, they barely eat real food.
I need a missed field goal here.
Shotgun a couple of hard-boiled eggs and chase it with a bag of wine. as if I would ever put a hard-boiled egg in my mouth. Ever. Ugh. East said make French toast. I could make French toast, East. That's an option, definitely. But I'm a scrambled egg and Taylor ham and cheese kind of guy, my friend. That's just what I do.
So it looks like we're probably about even tonight.
This game's going to go under, and I'm going to go 0-2. Imagine. That's fucking brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Anybody in the Discord that saw what I was thinking of, congratulations, you cashed. But I dropped a dime and went 0-2. And we're back at it on Saturday afternoon, boys. Me, Gavin will be live on Saturday. The UFC card starts 4 p.m. Eastern. Plus, while that's going on, we'll have the NASCAR Xfinity race at Talladega. But it is Talladega. It's almost impossible to pick a winner on a super speedway. And then we're back on Sunday. I'll be live all day long. And then Sunday afternoon is the NASCAR Cup Series race at Talladega. Obviously, we'll be live for that because I'll be live for the NASCAR race. And other than that, you're on your fucking own. JJ's probably going to have a couple videos out during the week. I would assume Spread and Tyler are going to have another NFL rundown for you guys tomorrow or Saturday. And aside from that, we'll see you on, at least I will see you on Saturday afternoon for another 20 hours of live betting in-game content, because that's what I fucking do. I'll see you guys on Saturday. We're out. Twatty, thanks for hanging out. Love you, bro. See you next Thursday. All right, boys, we're out. I'll see you on Saturday afternoon with Gav. Later.
Yeah.